Today we're making a delicious birria grilled cheese, but first let's get started with the ingredients. For this dish we'll need 2.5 to 3 pounds of beef chuck roast, 1 head of garlic, half an onion, 2 bay leaves, 5 chile guajillo, 5 New Mexico, 1 pasilla, 5 chile de arbol, half a stick of cinnamon, 5 peppercorns, 5 whole cloves, queso Oaxaca or any other melting cheese, thick sliced bread, and for our seasonings we'll be using cumin, salt, oregano, and thyme. As always, everything will be listed in the description box down below. Now let's get started. To a pot, we're going to drop in our 3 pounds of chuck roast cut into chunks. And to that, add in 1 whole head of garlic, half an onion, 2 bay leaves, and a tablespoon of salt. Fill the pot with just enough water to cover the meat completely and allow that to boil for 1 hour. After an hour, we can begin working on our sauce while that continues boiling. Destem and deseed 5 guajillo chiles, 5 New Mexico, and 1 pasilla. And if you like spice, you can even throw in 5 chile de arbol with the seeds left in. Rinse well and strain the chilies. Then go ahead and set those over high heat and let boil for 10 minutes or until soft. After 10 minutes, grab a blender and scoop in our boiled chilies. We'll also be adding in our half piece of cinnamon, 5 peppercorns, 5 whole cloves, and the onion from our meat. Take the garlic from the meat and squeeze that in as well, along with pouring in 1 cup of the broth. Finally, we can season with 1 teaspoon each of cumin, thyme, oregano, and salt. After adding all of our ingredients, blend well. After blending, pour the sauce into a strainer and strain well into our meat. Then add in a bit of water to the blender to get all of that remaining sauce and strain again. Now we can let that simmer an additional 20 minutes before shredding. After 20 minutes, shred the beef and add it back into the broth. Now we're ready to assemble our grilled cheeses. To a large pan, heat a drizzle of oil or butter, whichever you prefer. Then we're going to take our thick cut bread and dip one side in the broth and place it on our heated pan. Sprinkle on a handful of Oaxaca cheese, a few scoops of our beef, some chopped cilantro, a bit of onion, and another sprinkle of cheese. Dip another slice of bread and lay that on top. Then just allow that to cook for 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, give that a flip and cook another 4 minutes until crispy. In the meantime, get your consome ready to go with some onion, some cilantro, and a squeeze of lime. Now our birria grilled cheese is ready to serve and enjoy.